Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, we shall see how to perform order of operations with integers. So let me take an example and then explain this process. In this example, we have negative 4 raised to the power of 2 times 6 minus 8, this whole thing raised to the power of 2, minus of minus 10, this divided by 5, like that. Okay, so as step number 1, we're going to write that procedure down. We're going to write PEMDAS. This is the order of operations we're going to perform on this particular problem. P stands for opening up the parentheses, E stands for expanding the exponents, M stands for performing the multiplication from left of the equation to the right of the equation, D stands for performing the division operation from left of the equation to the right of the equation, A stands for performing the addition operation from left of the equation to the right of the equation, and lastly the subtraction operation we're going to perform from left of the equation to the right of the equation. So let us apply this order of operation to simplify these problems. So we'll open up the parentheses. So we have negative 4 raised to the power of 2. We'll open up this parenthesis. 6 minus 8 is going to be equal to negative 2, and that whole thing is raised to the power of 2, minus of minus 10, and then divided by 5. So we have done the first operation, opened up the parentheses, that is simplified the numbers inside the parentheses. In step number 3, we're going to expand the exponents. We have two exponents, negative 4 raised to the power of 2 and negative 2 raised to the power of 2. So if we take negative 4 raised to the power of 2, the base term is negative 4, and then that base term needs to be expanded to the power of 2. Therefore negative 4 times negative 4 is the way we want to expand it. Negative times negative is a positive, 4 times 4 is a 16. So therefore for negative 4 raised to the power of 2 is the value we can write it as positive 16 times negative 2 raised to the power of 2. The base term is negative 2, the exponential term is 2, therefore the base term needs to be repeated 2 times, like that, and therefore negative times negative is a positive, 2 times 2 is a 4, therefore negative 2 raised to the power of 2 is a positive 4, like that, and then we have negative times negative is a positive 10, and then divided by 5. So as a step number 3, we want to perform the multiplication. We have performed the parentheses. We simplified the numbers inside the parentheses. We've expanded the exponents. Then we're going to do the multiplication operation. And when we do the multiplication operation, we're looking at these two numbers. 16 times 4 is equal to 64 plus 10 divided by 5. That is what we have. So then we want to do the division operation. The division operation we're going to do is as follows. We're going to take 10 and then divide it by 5. 10 divided by 5. 5 times what number is equal to or less than 10? 5 times 2 is equal to 10. When we subtract, the remainder is equal to 0. Therefore, as step number 4, we're going to write down 64 as the first number plus 10 divided by 2 simplifies to 2. So as the last step, step number 5, we're going to perform the addition operation now. We're going to perform this addition operation now. 64 plus 2 is going to be equal to 66, and that is our answer. We don't have subtraction operation here, so therefore we're going to leave it alone. This is how we're going to use the order of operation process to be able to simplify integer integer problems. In my next presentation, we shall see how to solve application problems related to integers.